Putting yourself first is the worst thing you can do. It has a negative connotation and it also is known as being selfish. How many times did people say, share your toys, ignore your friends, spend more time with your family, stop ignoring me, stop ignoring my text, and be with me because I am the center of your whole life? And one of these stands out for me, and that is drop everything else and be with me and text me and talk to me. Yes, that is a relationship. That is how it used to be in high school, or I don't know if people are going through this right now where you have to put yourself last and you have to put everyone else's needs before yours. We as people are people pleasers. We want to please our partner, our parents, make them happy, and give them everything. But unconsciously and unknowingly, you're slowly forgetting a part of yourself. And sooner or later, you're not going to know how to live your own life, but live other people's lives. But is that so bad? Is that something that shouldn't be done? Because everyone would argue, hey, I'm being selfless, I'm being nice, I'm being kind. This is what everyone wants me to be. This is how I should act so I can put myself in that generous scale and everyone can see me that I'm a model citizen. But don't you get tired at some point? Don't you get tired of just giving everything and putting your life on hold for someone else? Your own dreams, your own well being? Don't you ever feel like an inner frustration just bubbling up inside of you, ready to burst or explode at any moment? Which then becomes resentment, blame because you didn't get to do what you always wanted to do. Some people say, I'm with this person because I don't want to hurt their feelings, because my family thinks that they're the best person for me. Because of my kids, I can't get out of this relationship. It's too hard. Is it hard? Is it? I don't really know, but I can't say for most of these. Are you really doing it for someone else? Are you really telling yourself that? Or is it because of the fear of change? The fear that everything's gonna be different once you do that. Your life is going to be different. Your routine, you're going to have to start all over. You're going to have to find that person all over again, and you have to see, is this gonna have this guy, this girl is gonna have the same characteristics as the previous one? Is this gonna happen to me again? It causes anxiety because you don't know if you're going to get hurt again. You don't know if it's going to work out. You don't know if they're going to like your kids. You don't know if they have a good job. You don't know if they're going to steal your money or any of that stuff. And also, a lot of parents always say, I did this for you. I moved because of you. And I did everything I could. I sacrificed my life for you. I let go of my goals because of you. I needed to take care of you. But did we ever ask them to do that? No. It's an excuse. It's something that they can hold against us, that they could say it was our fault because they can't just accept that it was them who stopped themselves from realizing what they really wanted to do. And it's a lot of pressure for everyone, especially young people, right now, how you want to be selfless and you want to please your parents and you want to show the good grades and you want to make your friends happy and you want to fit in and you want to get into the university of your dreams. And that is pressure right there. That's a lot of work. That's scary. And if we didn't have this pressure, I think we'd be more likely to be less burdened and we would feel like we could do anything. But that's why you can change that. Let's look at the word selfless and dissect it and see what it really means. Oh wow, look at that. Putting others' needs before your own. Isn't that amazing, beautiful? You make people feel good, boost their ego, help them achieve success, make them feel like they're on top of the world, make them laugh, pick them up when they're down. That is just amazing, great, satisfying for that other person. But what about me and you? What happens to us during this whole process of pleasing them? What about selfish? You're putting your own needs before everyone else. How could you? I never liked people saying that I was selfish or that I just cared about what I wanted and I didn't care what I was doing. But then I didn't like that word, and then I would just say it to everybody else. You're selfish. You don't care about me. And now I look at it as like the world really does revolve around you, and you're like the main character in this story of life, and you could mold your life however you want. You could achieve whatever you want, do whatever you want. It's just up to you to realize it. Because if you don't realize it, you're going to be stuck just pleasing people and forgetting yourself in the process. There's also nothing wrong with pampering yourself, going to the spa, going to the movies, going to a comedy show, going to a concert, eating your favorite food or ice cream. There's a lot of guilt about, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. What are people going to think if I eat too much? What are people going to think that I didn't go to this person's party? If you want to drop certain things, it's okay to drop them. You don't have to go to a certain place because if you don't want to. Go do what you want to do if it makes you happy. By being selfish, you're also being selfless because you're rested, you're ready to go, you're excited, you're happy, you're ready to give, and you're satisfied where you're at. There's many times where I get so overwhelmed because I feel like I'm not doing enough, and I feel like I have to be somewhere, do something. And then I feel horrible and I'm all like, okay, I think I gotta step back. I think I got to go take a walk in nature, be mindful and quiet my mind for 10 minutes and journal and just get those feelings out before I go back out there. Eat some delicious chocolates, call someone, and distract myself from the obligations that I think others would want me to get done. Back then, I used to write people's papers, and then when we were in groups, I one time I did a whole project myself, and I thought, well, maybe they can't type fast, or maybe they have other stuff to do, or maybe I'm better at writing Spanish and the Spanish project. I think I get it done faster. Just thinking of all the positive things about why other people didn't have the time to help me, which I had to get everything done. Until one day I was like, you know what? I'm not writing the papers and I'm not going to do these group projects all by myself again. Do I still feel pressured to get things done? I mean, who doesn't? Everyone feels this pressure that they have to do a lot of things. But then I ask myself, will this benefit me in the long run? Will this make me happy? Do I really want to do it? And if the answer is yes, I do it. By doing what I do, it not only benefits me, but it benefits you and everybody else. Next time you think about being selfish, think this is a good way to recharge, and I have control, and I love the process of making my own personal decisions with zero regrets, and I look forward to be where I am at because of what I did and how I benefited everybody else by doing this certain thing.